This story is from one of my subscribers, P, who had submitted her previous success story. This is an extension of that video. So let's start. I've already sent you an email about how a mental diet helped me change my reality. Now in this part, I will tell you how I got my institute, and believe me, it's not less than a fairy tale. So I started applying for the position once I got my fellowship letter, but somehow I wanted to get into the institute without any interviews, as I had some bad experience regarding interviews, and I haven't revised it yet. I got exhausted in this process of studying again for the interview, as I studied for previous 4 months continuously. And also, I knew about the law of assumption. I just assume things and they come true. In June 2019, after I got my lectureship letter, my friend called me to Lucknow to give an interview for the position of a project. I wanted to go out of my comfort zone, so I went there to have some experience in real terms. While entering the state, my friend showed me the institute and said, "See the greenery, it's beautiful, right? This is the building where one of our friends works, and it fascinates me greatly." Although I did not get selected in the interview due to my past experiences, somehow I got the path where I wanted to study. Then, after coming home, I searched for the institute, and I started to remember that at graduation time, I went to that institute for my course tour, despite the fact that the city has grown significantly in just 6 years. So what I did was crop my picture and attach it in front of the building and congratulated myself for that position. At that time, I was at home, so I was also doing scripting and just pampering myself. I set the deadline for December 2019. That's it. Whenever someone asked me during that period about what I wanted to do in the future, I just smiled and said, PhD, while in my head, I said it was already done and I had gotten my PhD. But the funny thing was that I was not even aware of how to fill out the form and apply to that institute, so I started filling out the forms of other institutes. Then, one day, when I was filling out the form in the evening, I got an email regarding one of my forms. The email mentioned a glitch on that website that crashed it, so I was asked to fill it up again. They provided me with the link in that email. It was a free online form and didn't charge any money, so it was okay for me to fill it out again. While filling out the form, I just scrolled through the institutes list below and then, to my surprise, I got my desired institute from that list. It was a wow moment for me because I didn't know how to fill out the form for my desired institute previously. And now it was all presented to me by the universe in a very unique way. So, I filled out the form. After finalizing, I got the interview date, which was December 9, 2019. I went to that institute for the interview. During that time, I had a strange feeling, and I felt low during the whole process, which manifested in my reality. I failed the written test and thus cried for 3 days without eating or drinking anything. I figured out that it happened due to fear of rejection. The next day, I got a call from my friend who studied at that institute only. And she said that Mr. X scientist has the best capability, so you must try to go and talk to him. At first I was hesitant, but after some time, I thought let's give it a try. I went there and he told me that he could not take me as he didn't have a seat. But he told me about the other 3 scientists who were willing to take students for a PhD. So I went to Mr. Y scientist and stood there for like half an hour, but I didn't get any response. At this moment, I was detached, and then I went to see Ms. Z scientist, and the moment she saw me, she said this exact line, which somehow somewhere I had perceived. She asked if you wanted to work for me right away, because you have the best educational credentials. My heart started pounding. I mean, what the heck, I haven't even thought of it in that way. I got my position without any written exam or any interview, and it all came true. So, the key points I got from this story of mine are: 1. Don't force anything. 2. Don't overthink. 3. Believe in yourself. 4. Try to mute the outer reality and focus on the thing you want. 5. The thing that is yours always comes to you no matter what. 6. Start living your life to the fullest. 7. Don't react to the outer world. Thank you. You too can share your success stories at gameofbeliefs@gmail.com. I would love to share it with everyone. So, if you enjoyed this, subscribe to our channel for more such videos. Happy manifesting.